What's up, YouTube? It's me, John Avenger, once again. I wanted to talk about a topic that I haven't spoken about on YouTube that much, maybe briefly in some of my other videos, but I wanted to talk about last year's, 2014 Flash show, which they give on the CW every Tuesday night. Well, when they're not on hiatus. And so far, I've really been enjoying this Flash series. I did get a glimpse of the Flash TV series from the 90s, but because they gave it in such a terrible slot, I didn't get to finish it. And but anyway, this new reboot of the Flash is really really awesome. I think that the visual effects are great. I really like the cast. Grant Gustin is great as the Flash. Barry Allen, he's just great. You can pull for this guy and relate to him because he loses his mom, and I like watching this actor. He's very handsome. Really good. He's a good actor. He's not just a pretty face. Candice Patton as Iris is absolutely gorgeous. She has this face that just that anybody can love. Jesse Martin, I think his name is, the one that plays Iris's father, is really spot on. He's a great actor. He plays a cop. He really knows what he's doing. Very very highly trained actor, and he does a great job on the show. The only cast member I don't care for is Tom Cavanaugh as the villain. I think he's just weak. He's too nice of an actor. It's not because he's Canadian. It's just he has this very soft voice that just doesn't fit for a villain, and I don't find him intimidating at all. The other actors, Danielle Panabaker does fine as Caitlin, I believe it is, and the guy that plays Cisco, I don't remember his name, but he's decent. He doesn't annoy me that much. At least he doesn't have a horrible accent. The show is really spot on. The action, the visual effects, the CG works well when the Flash is running or when he's fighting a villain or when they use the suits are practical. Like I say that. I like the new design. It's really cool. I wish this Flash would be in the Justice League movie because to me it will work very well. You got a good looking actor who can act and shows emotion on his face and looks good in the suit and does a good job, with the believability. The show, I've seen of like about 15 episodes since last October. I was hyped for it because I'm like, oh cool, a new Flash show. I want to see this. I see it with my mom and my sister every week. They get into it, and they're not the biggest superhero fans like I am, obviously, in my username. But the show is really good. I would recommend it. If you liked Arrow, it's definitely worth a watch. It's much lighter. The tone is not as dark as Arrow. It doesn't do as much flashbacks as Arrow. It does a couple here and there, but I think the show does it very well. I liked seeing Robbie Amell there as Firestorm. He's a really good actor that was underused in the Tomorrow People last year. So it's good to see him on another show. The villains are so over the top, but they're fun to watch for the most part. There was one villain that made me his screaming made me laugh my ass off because he's like, no, 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 no. Ah! And I was on the floor laughing. It's hysterical. But, having this and Arrow in the same channel is great because, the show just really works very well and well casted shows, really, really intense, good action, a well written story. That's the main thing. It really is a well written story for a reboot. It doesn't feel like rehashing from the 90s show or the comics or anything like that. It does it really well. The twist from last week, I thought was kind of weak, but they should have saved that for like a final season or something like that. But I'm not going to spoil anything here because for people who haven't watched the show, and if you don't want to watch it on the CW, you can always watch it online. The CW has a website, and there's also BitTorrents, and the DVD should be coming out soon this year. I definitely want to get it. I want to work to get it because I already bought the first season of Arrow. I want to get the second season of Arrow and then the first season of The Flash. And Gotham, I want to talk about that next time. But that's the 2014 Flash show. I really think it's awesome. You should watch it. Highly recommended. Very entertaining. And I will talk to you guys next time. See ya.